how much, how many years of Spanish did you have to do in high school?
2.
Oh, yeah, I took 1 year of Spanish in high school, and then we moved, and then I wanted to take Spanish in high school in Hungary, but I couldn't because there was no space in that class. So I ended up taking German instead. I don't know why. I think it was because my cousin was in that class. I think that's why I ended up choosing that. But I chose that, and dude, I would fall asleep like every
Hmm.
class, and I was so tired when I was going to high school. I was so tired every day, and like I could not stay awake. Like every first period, every beginning of the day, I was literally asleep. But the funny thing is, my desk was literally in front of the teacher's desk. I was front and center, number one, like right there, and they had to wake me up multiple times. Like my seatmate, like the person who was sitting next to me,
Did you
bro,
guys
it was
have
bad.
assigned seating? Or did you just make a bad
Yeah,
choice?
no, I think we had assigned seating, and
Okay.
or I don't know if it was assigned seating or it's like people just
Because
chose
that's the
their seats
worst
and then
place to ever sit.
yeah, and yeah, I don't know,
Nobody
but
goes out of their way to sit there. That's if you're
yeah,
late to class and that's the last spot you're going to be at.
I don't think I ever chose to sit there,
You shouldn't.
dude. I
Nobody
remember,
should.
yeah, high school was interesting. It was very interesting. I had to wake up so early. You know the stories of like, oh, I had to wake up so early. I had to cross three
I had to
mountains and eight
walk 4
rivers and
miles to get to my high school or whatever. All that stuff. Yeah.
yeah, like no, I don't know if I've told this story before, but I had to basically, um, we would call it the BMW, which is like BMW, but it would actually translate to BMV, because it was Bus Metro Villamos. So it was, you would take the bus to the Nepliget, which was like this bus station, but it was like a bigger, like built out station. Um, it was kind of like a train station, but for buses. Like you know how train stations are huge
Yeah.
and like, anyways. So
Bus
we would
depot.
take the bus. Yeah, yeah, sort of. Yeah, exactly. So we would take that, and that would be like I don't know, 30 minutes, 35 minutes or something
Oof.
from the bus stop, and we'd have to get to the bus stop early, dude. Sometimes I'd be like running to the bus stop, and I'd see the bus just be like pulling out. I'm like, dang, bro, we just missed it, and they wouldn't stop for you because they don't
No, they're
care.
on a schedule.
Exactly. So, anyways,
If they stopped for every late student, every student would be late.
yeah. So then, yeah, we would take the bus, and then we would take the metro, which is just this underground train, and we would take, I don't know how many stops, but we would go quite a bit, and then we would get on the Villamosh, which is a tram. So yeah, we would take that a couple stops as well, and the whole trip took maybe, I don't know if it was an hour and a half or an hour, but it was quite a long trip to even get to school. But it was fun sometimes because it was like, okay, I'm going with my cousins, because we kind of all went to the same school. Not all of us, but there was like three of us, and then my sister was going to that school too. So sometimes we had like people to talk to, and then there was this one time I remember in the winter where they cranked up the heat so much, and I was like in my jacket and stuff, and it was like there was no space on the bus. I had to stand the entire ride, and I was so nauseous. I thought I was going to throw up. I was like, bro, where do I throw up? Because there's no way. I was suffocating. It was so many people.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, sometimes the buses would like be messed up the schedule, and basically there would the bus would miss. So it's like, okay, let's say it comes at 6:15, but instead it shows up at like 6:30, but like that's like the next bus. So there would be like a bus missing or something like that. It would just be this weird schedule mix up where there was a bus that was like either really late or there was a bus that was really early. So the really early bus went on when it was supposed to like be here at 6:15, but it showed up at like 6 or whatever, and it's already gone. So the 6:15 bus is gone, and then the 6:30 bus comes, and it's just like everyone has to pile onto the 6:30 bus because there was no 6:15. It's just like, oh man. But yeah, it was an interesting ride. I would always sleep on the bus. There was almost never a time where I was awake. I would just knock the heck out. Dude, there was this time I fell asleep on the bus and I had to I had to have my mom come pick me up cuz I fell asleep and it was at night and I missed my bus stop on the way home. It was bad. It was bad. Or I don't think it was my mom. I think it was my cousin or something, but and then there was this time where it was the winter too, by the way. So it was cold out and it was snowing. So that was fun. But yeah, there was this time where the train that I was taking, I fell asleep and I ended up at the very last stop. I'm like, how do I get home? There's like no trains. So I had to figure something out, dude. I think maybe I took a bus home or something like that. But if you fall asleep on public transport and there's like a limit as to like how late they go, and you're like far away from home, figure it out, dude. It's you're gonna have a rough time. But overall, the public transport system in Europe is pretty pog, bro. It's sick. I like it.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's why I'm listening.
Yeah, it was kind of like old and run down, like some of the buses and trains, but there were some trams that were actually like some nice ass renewed like new trams. So you'd have the old ones in one part of the city, and then you'd have like the new ones in another part, and it's just like the stark difference is you can tell because I think Buda is the rich section or like the more affluent section, and then Pest is the more, you know, almost like lower class, middle, kind of deal. So yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, that was a nice little tangent.
Yeah.
I don't even
I've never taken a bus to school, ever.
Dude, I remember there was this one time in America where I had to take the bus to I was literally right down the street from the school. Oh, no, no, no. This bus was actually taking me to a school that was on top of a mountain. So I was living in Crystal Cove, and basically the school, it was called Thurston, and it was atop of this mountain. Like we had to go through Laguna and then we had to go up this hill, and it was at like the top of it. And it would, I don't know, it would probably take like 20, 30 minutes, 40 minutes actually. I remember it being 40 minutes to get there. But I remember there was this kid on the bus. I think I was a sixth grader and he was an eighth grader. Yeah, cause I moved a month after this. I moved to Ladera Ranch. And then, this kid, he was in eighth grade. His name was Cheyenne. He was this really tall, I think he might have been either Mexican or Arabic or something, Middle Eastern. I don't know. But he was wearing this like Ramones shirt, and he was like into pop and not pop, punk, and like all that kind of like heavy kind of stuff. And then he was always just like RAMONES, RAMONES, like for the Ramones. And I was like trying to memorize that. I was like RAMONES. What does that mean? And then I ended up figuring out that it meant the Ramones, because he had a shirt on one time and that it said the Ramones. These are just bus stories, but I ended up listening to it, and then I was just like, oh, hey ho, these guys. So
Hey ho.
let's go.
It's I-O.
Whatever.
Hey. Oh.
Whatever it is.
Yeah,
Um,
I've only taken school buses for like field trips
Yeah.
or like to matches and stuff, but it's like I've always lived like 10 minutes at most, 15 minutes from whatever school I was at until college.
Yeah.
Like my first elementary school was down the street, and then my second was probably 10 minutes away, and then my high school was down the street from that one. So it's like, and then my OCC was 20, 30 minutes, and Chapman is now 15. So it's like,
Yeah.
I've always been able to either drive myself or we just get dropped off.
How many more years are you doing?
Dos.
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 Dang, son. 2 años?
I could probably get it done quicker. Maybe
Yeah, you
skip
think
the
so?
last semester. That depends.
Are you going to take extra courses?
Well, I'll do like interterm and maybe summer stuff
Ah,
if
I
it's
see.
available. But like I
Nice.
can cram in more, and because like 3 is like the average, but like a
Hmm.
lot of the classes I was able to substitute out. So it's like, oh, I can skip a lot of them already, so I might be able to just get a head start on some things.
Yeah.
Like there's a whole
Cool.
handful of classes that I would have taken a semester that I don't have to take. So I'm technically a semester ahead
Oh,
already
n-
with the
that's
amount
awesome.
that I was able to substitute. So
Nice. What do you like have to do, or what did you substitute?
editing one, I was able to substitute. I was able to film aesthetics, something like that, and then there were a couple more. I can't remember off the top of my head. I have to look it up, but
Hmm.
like a solid 4 or 5 classes I was able to just negate because I already met the requirements from OCC standards. So
Nice. Are you working on any projects right now?
no, because I'm on break.
Oh, yeah. How long are you on break till?
31st.
Oh.
I didn't do
Yeah,
interterm this session, so I got it
I
off.
didn't even realize that you were on break still.
It's a long break. It's because I
Yeah.
didn't get to interterm soon enough to where I had a choice of professors that were good. So
Yeah. Do you check your professors out like
absolutely
beforehand?
rate my professor.
Yeah, I was gonna suggest like if you
It's
weren't.
got their rating and it's got their hotness. Always comes into factor. It does. It says how like handsome or hot they are. Like there's a rating for it you could put.
Oh, bro, I almost like
It's
choked on my tea right
hilarious.
there.
It's hilarious. But like I was looking at classes like for interterm, I was like all these professors, the classes that haven't filled up are like badly reviews. Like I'm fine with where I'm at if I miss an interterm. I don't need to do interterm to catch
Hmm.
up. So it's like I'm fine if I miss one. So
That's funny, dude. Hotness.
yeah, there's a hotness rating.
Do you ever pick your professors off of their hotness?
No,
I mean, of course not.
no.
Of course not.
I do try and look them up and see what they look like, because you can get a vibe off of pictures.
Yeah.
Because like the rating, like if it's a good rating, usually they look really nice and genuine. But like if it's a bad rating, you can like look at that picture and be like, yeah, you look like that kind of person.
Yeah.
So
Have you ever had any like really bad professors?
no, I've just had some ignorant ones.
Ignorant in what sense?
Ignorant as in like they don't understand technology very well, or like they know the stuff but they have a hard time communicating it. It's like
Mm.
it's not like they're bad at what they do or they don't know anything. It's just they're unable to communicate it well or use the technology well enough because they're either older and they don't use it that often, or it's like Zoom stuff that people were having trouble with. But it's like, well,
Yeah.
I haven't had a horrible professor that I had like would despise or like need to drop the class because it was so bad. Like I can tolerate it and get through with my grade fine. It's just annoying sometimes, but hasn't been a
I
problem.
got you. Got you.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. For sure. Um. Cool.
Oh, that hurts.
What hurts?
My chest.
Why?
Because it's sore.
Because you were working out.
Yes. Yes, my chest is sore from doing flies.
Oh, I saw you were making pizza the other night.
Yeah, that was the same day as the workout.
Nice.
Yeah, we did
What kind of pizza did y'all make?
we did a marguerite pizza,
Okay.
but then we put hot Italian sausage on it and some pepperoni and some pepperoncinis.
Bruh. That sounds
It
fire.
was good. It was real good.
Dude, I actually might want to go to Trader Joe's and go grab some pizza dough and make a pizza.
We'll just make the pizza from scratch like we did.
Ooh, or we could do that.
It's so easy.
Interesting. It is easy.
Water, salt, flour,
Yeah.
yeast.
I Shoot, I wanted to say something. I forgot. My brain is like,
Yabarin? Does it have to do with
my
pizza?
brain?
Does it have to do with working out?
No. No. But,
But
I just blanked.
yes, we did work out butt. Did some leg press, yeah. We did full body. I never do full body.
Oh, did you work out with the crew?
No, just with
Like
Sophie.
Dale and
No,
all
just
them?
with Sophie.
Oh, for sure. Like at your house or at a gym?
At the 24 by my house that I go to.
For sure.
Yeah.
Have you met with Kevin recently for like a gym workout
No,
session?
Kevin doesn't respond to my texts anymore.
Really?
I texted him. Hasn't said anything. It was like a week ago.
What did you text him?
Because he has like this stretch routine that he does that I
Mhm.
really like, and I forgot half of it, and I texted him if he could tell me it, and he hasn't said anything since. So
Dang,
I
bro,
take
you
that
gotta hit him
as
with that.
I take that as spite, Kevin.
You gotta take that as well. He probably didn't see it.
I
Either he
know
didn't see
Kevin.
it.
I've seen his phone, and he has like hundreds of unanswered, unopened texts.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
doesn't open his phone to look at texts. I've seen it.
So, anyways, so what I'm saying is you gotta text him again.
Yeah.
He probably didn't. He didn't even see it.
Yeah.
Or he saw it and he's like, I'll respond
I'll
to
get
it later.
to it later, which is the worst thing you could do with a text message. Just respond to
you
it when
forget.
you see it, because you already have your phone out.
Dude, that's what I do though. That's what I do. I see a text and I'm like, oh, I'll get to this later.
No, I always
But-
always text back immediately.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do, but I don't know. There's for me at least, there's this sort of like anxiety that comes with it. It's just like, I don't know. I don't want to respond right now. I don't know what it is, but I'm trying to get better at that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna text Kevin right now a bruh, and
Bruh.
see if he says anything. He didn't
Let me text him.
respond. In a couple
Let me
days,
text him too. Let
see
me
if he
text him,
responds to you
bruh.
first. I did bro with
Well,
a question mark.
Bro with the question mark.
Bruh. BRUH.
Bro with the question. Okay.
Question mark.
Let me see. Kevin.
I texted him like, "Yo, I'm forgetting half." He calls it the world's greatest stretch, and I'm like, "I forgot
The
half
world's
of the
greatest
world's
stretch.
greatest stretch. Can you send it to me?"
Wait, why is it the world's greatest
That's
stretch?
what he calls it.
What does it entail?
It's a warm up stretch before a workout.
Oh, like for your full body?
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
okay. Yeah, dude, I haven't worked out in a minute. So what I do is I go on walks.
Yeah,
I like
know that.
walks. I like going on bike rides too. Those are my
There
workouts.
you go.
But anything like weight training or anything like that, like I'll do push-ups, but
You
Nothing
don't
like-
need weights really, unless you're trying
Yeah.
to build.
yeah.
You stay in shape.
Body
you
weight-
can do a lot
body
with
weight
just
is-
calisthenics. Yeah, and body weight.
Yeah. Calisthenics is cool, dude. There's this guy on YouTube. I don't know what his name is. Chris Heria, I think is his name. And
No idea.
he is insane. Like he's tatted up like up to his neck like this, and he just beefed out,
As
bro.
most cool people are.
I mean, this guy's
Well,
crazy.
when you
He
spend
can-
that much time with your shirt off working out, you might as well show off some art.
right? But yeah, I don't know, like the things that he does on those bars are insane. Like I don't even know, dude.
That's all core.
It's so
all
crazy.
core
I
strength.
I love I love calisthenics and like gymnastics and anything like that with like just like body weight stuff. I love the idea of it.
But the
I love the
but
idea
the
of it.
action and the
but-
pain that comes after from soreness, not a fan.
Well, the execution is where like a lot of the workout that I do is more for my mind. I like
You
like
you
doing a
lift
lot of-
50-pound dumbbells in your head. You're like this.
Essentially.
This is so helpful right now.
essentially with information. So what I like to do is do a lot of like reading and information searching, research, stuff like that. So I don't know. For me, working out my body, it's like it's important, yes, but I don't do it quite nearly enough.
Hmm.
And dude, I didn't want to be like one of those people that's just like, oh, this is my New Year's resolution,
Yeah, no,
and I'm a nah.
no.
But I did want to say that currently I have been sticking to my New Year's resolution, which
Which one?
is pretty
All
cool.
of them?
No, one in specific is what I'm trying to get at. Is the Bible in a year.
Yeah, I've been seeing your posts. Yeah, so I figured you were keeping up with it.
Shout out Bagney. Wait, seeing my posts.
You're
Are
posting
you
a
in
lot
the
of
group?
stuff on Instagram that
Not
is
really.
Bible related every day or so. I'm seeing little things on your story.
Yeah, yeah.
So obviously you're
But
in that subject matter because you're doing that every day. So it seems that you're keeping up with it just based off of that.
well, yes. But also, yeah, that Bible stuff that I do post is like separate from
Yeah,
the
but
Bible reading.
whatever.
Speaking about Bible, I am
Bible.
I'm gonna start taking classes. I'm actually gonna start some tonight. There's this website that I found that is like accredited or like I don't know if it's accredited or like certificate. You get a certification, something like that. But basically, you can take courses for free, and yeah. So I'm gonna start doing that tonight. I found it the other week. Um,
Nice.
and I'm gonna start doing it.
There you go.
Also, I've been feeling better. Like yesterday, midday, I felt actually pretty good. And then today, I've been feeling pretty good too.
The meds, bro.
Meds, bro.
The
But also,
meds.
I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was prayer or if it was what I was eating, or also I did stop taking a bunch of my supplements that I was taking. I was taking like a whole myriad of supplements.
Yeah. An
But
overload, you could say.
maybe.
Probably.
But it wasn't like I was taking it the whole time that I've been feeling sick. So anyways, I was taking them for a little while and then I stopped. I'm like, I'm going to Vegas. Did I tell?
Yes,
did I
you
tell
did
about
last
Vegas?
week. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you did.
Has it already been that long?
Yeah.
No, but I just got back from Vegas.
Yeah, but you
so I didn't
said
tell
you were leaving for Vegas the next day.
But I didn't tell you about the trip.
No, you didn't.
Which I need to tell you
No, you
about.
didn't.
I need to tell you about
Okay.
it. Anyways, let me just stop this whole tangent. I'm feeling good right now.
That's good.
So, are you going to the party this weekend?
The party.
House church.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Dude, it's put
I'll
on
see
by
you there.
my crew.
Okay,
So, of course, I'm going to be going. I know about it first.
yeah, but
I can finally
That
see
doesn't
Kevin
necess-
and yell at him for not texting me back.
that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going
yeah,
to
I'm
go.
gonna be there.
Okay, just gotta make sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll be there as well. And then what I wanted to say was, Vegas story.
Vegas. It's Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas. So yeah, I went to Vegas. I was dreading it, and I ended up not hating it. It was really fun. We went. The ride there was actually really quick. And then we showed up. What did we do? So the first day we show up and there's still all of their Christmas decoration up. It's amazing. This huge like 9-foot tree. It's all white. It's like snow covered, and it has like all these beautiful ornaments on it, beautiful lights that like change color and all these different things. And their house is just decorated. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So we get there for the 50th birthday celebration, and we're just chilling. And then we end up, I don't know if it was the first. Oh yeah. So the first night we didn't really do too much. So let me just go to the next day. The next day we open presents. Yeah. I think the next day we opened presents, and I got like this shower kit, and I got a camo like crew neck, and then I got a harmonica, and then Theo got this drone, bro. Let me show you this thing.
All right. He's grabbing a drone. Don't know why. Oh, that was fast. Oh. Oh wow, he's flying it in the house. Oh, it's one of those little home drones.
Yeah, it's like a tiny little. It's sick. It's so dope, dude.
There you go.
Look at this.
Hit that camera.
Oh.
A little too far.
Aye, aye, aye,
Whoa!
Anyways.
Just don't fly it over the mic.
Yeah.
All of the wind.
Yeah. Anyways, So yeah, we got or Theo got that, and it was really dope. I've I've been playing with it exclusively because Theo doesn't really know how to operate it all too well, so I've really been having quite a blast with it.
Yeah.
And we went to go get, I think, sushi the next day. Dude, all you can eat. I ordered like, I think it was four different rolls. The first one was vampire. I think it was called vampire, and it was supposed to be spicy, but like really none of them were spicy except for, which one was spicy? Was it the vampire that was spicy, or the one that was called burn your ass off?
Probably that one.
I think the burn your ass off one. Yeah, I think that was the one.
Vampires aren't spicy; they're sparkly.
Yeah. So then also there was this one called Great Balls of Fire.
Hey.
And bro, they brought it out. It literally looked like a nutsack, bro.
Yo.
I don't know.
That's a
I don't know.
delicacy, probably.
Wait, let me.
What was it?
I don't know what it was. Let me look it up so I can show you. It was. I don't know what the heck it was. Let me do great.
Was it raw?
Well, yeah, it was sushi.
Well, not
Great
all
Balls of
sushi's
Fire.
raw.
Most of it is.
Yeah, but like, have you ever had like fried sushi? It's called a tiger roll.
Yeah, I've had some fried sushi,
Yeah,
of course.
those are really good.
Dude,
I'm having sushi tomorrow, actually.
Dude, sushi is so good. Like,
I haven't had sushi in so long, I completely forgot it existed.
Really?
Like, me and Sophie were trying to figure out what to eat tomorrow, because she's gonna she wants to go see Spider-Man.
Ooh.
So, and I want to see it again, but she wanted to watch the Amazing Spider-Man movies first, beforehand.
Yeah.
So we finally watched those, and she wants to go see it, so we're gonna go tomorrow. And we were figuring out places to eat, and I'm like, oh, there's a CPK nearby. But it's like, no, we just made pizza, and I'm like, and I'm like, oh, there's a sushi place there too. I haven't had sushi in so long. We're getting sushi. She's like, absolutely. So I'm gonna chow down on sushi.
Dude, get all you can eat, like, for sure. Oh man, let me see. Okay, I'm on their website right now. Menu.
It might not have pictures though.
Yeah.
What's the place called?
Yeah, it doesn't have it. But anyways,
what's the place called?
It was Jajanga. So it's JJANGA, and it's in Las Vegas, Fort Apache. So it was called Great Balls of Fire, and it was rice and spicy tuna wrapped in inari. So I don't know what inari is. Let me look that up. Inari roll sushi. Oh yeah, this is what it is. Oh, bro, it looked like a freaking nutsack, dude.
I'm trying to look it up right now. I'm like looking at just pictures on Google from the place, and I'm like, there's nothing similar.
No. Look up Inari sushi roll. INARI.
Inari.
Like, it looks like a yeah. It looks weird. And the texture was super weird. It was like, I don't know, bro. It had the texture of like a nutsack, bro. Like, it was so weird.
Like this, like these little wrapped.
The brown.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was so weird.
I don't even know what Inari is, but anyways, so
it's probably whatever that wrap is on the outside.
Yeah, exactly. And then so yeah, it was really weird. It was, I don't know, it just tasted funky. I didn't like that one. But the burning your ass, that was actually really good. That was a really good one. And there was this one called Jackpot. Holy crap. It was like this I don't even know, but it was kind of like, the rainbow rolls. It was almost
Yeah.
like that,
Hmm.
but it was so good, dude.
Bro,
And
sushi's always good.
sushi's so good. But the Great Balls of Fire, oh my gosh, dude, I'll never get that again. There was a roll called, oh, okay, I'll read off some of the names off of the menu.
Okay.
There was a roll called like Naruto, which I was tempted to get, but I was just like, you know what? No, let me go for the jackpot because that's actually, it sounds better.
Yeah.
There was one called Double D. There was
Hey.
Playboy, something wrong number
This is how you know
69.
you're in Vegas.
Taste my ex-girlfriend. Kiss of Fire. There was a James Bond roll.
Ooh.
There was let me see. Stacy's mom roll.
Hey.
There was a cuckoo special. There was one called Next Time, which is like what does that mean? What else? There was let's see. Sexy Time. Threesome Special.
Interesting.
Candy Cane. Pink Lady. Vampire Burning Your Ass. I Love My Ass. Um Great Balls of Fire. And there's the what the heck roll. There's cocaine. There's one called Screaming Orgasm. Let's see.
These all
Yeah.
sound great.
Yeah.
I'd have to order each one just to see if it would match up to its name.
Yeah,
Like
Screaming
screaming
Orgasm.
orgasm, that has to be fantastic.
It's seared tuna sashimi, radish, and SO sauce. I don't know what SO sauce is.
Ooh, sounds good.
Yeah. So it was fire, dude.
So was
It
this
was
a sit down order and then like a waiter will bring it to you?
yeah, of course.
Okay. Have
Yeah,
you
it
ever
wasn't-
have
it-
you ever been to the type where they come
Yeah.
out on the carts and stuff? Those are
No,
so
dude,
good.
I've been to one where it's like there's like a little moat.
Yeah.
Like they have little boats
And it goes around.
and it goes around, bro. I went to one when we were in San Francisco. Dude, it was good. It was really good.
Yeah.
But it was limited in its choices,
Mhm.
which is unfortunate.
Yeah. You gotta
I like
find
those
the right
spots.
places.
I like those spots a lot where you get to choose, but I feel as if those spots are kind of pricey,
Oh yeah,
at the end of the day.
because that's why their menu's so limited.
Yeah.
There's
Uh,
there was a really good place in Hawaii that we went to.
Mhm.
That was like you just order on the screen and the freaking cart, all the carts just move in a circle and it'll stop at your place or whatever.
Oh, and they'll bring it out? Yeah.
The carts just
that's
bring
so
it out
cool.
and you're like, it's for you, like sweet. So you would order so much and they just come out
That's
on the
sick.
carts and it tasted so good.
Oh my gosh.
Like it was like Hawaiian sushi.
Yeah. Dude, the sushi that I had, I think it was the one that was burning your ass off. Or no, I think it was the vampire. But it was so like the meat that was in it, the fish was so thick, like it was like basically the whole entire middle section. And I was like, dude,
Yeah.
you get so much fish for this one roll.
Yeah.
I was like, holy crap, I'm going to order this again
Yeah.
if I ever come here. Dude,
That's how you know the
Honestly-
difference between a good sushi place and a bad one is they don't fill it with like the cucumber,
All this extra
the
stuff
little stuff
and-
in the center, like the like a California roll. That's the most basic roll you could ever eat. It's literally just
yeah.
crab.
Yeah, it's
And
usually
it's
imitation
usually
crab.
imitation. Yes, it's usually imitation crab, but like even that, like you can find a good place where it's real crab and they don't fill it with little cucumber pieces and the imitation crab.
Mm-hmm.
Like they use like some places will use fillers, and it's like, come on now, we know you're
Yeah.
skimping.
Yeah. Dude, I tried making sushi at home.
Oh, that's so
like,
difficult.
It's so hard. It's so hard,
Did
dude.
you buy
I
the
mess
sticky
it up.
rice? Or did you try and make it?
I tried to make it,
Ooh.
bro.
That's so difficult.
It's so bad. it like just the sheer like disappointment of trying to roll it up,
But
and then it's
what
just
did you just end up like making like a sushi bowl of just like everything
no.
together and just eat all that?
It was okay. So I rolled it up, and then I remember cutting through it, and it was like falling apart. I was like, oh man. So I just
Yeah,
like
just ate it.
I
Like,
took the
well,
whole
that's a
roll
way.
and
That's a
just
way
kind
to
of
eat. You can order some sushi like that too.
like the hand wrap. Yeah, the
Yeah,
hand.
the sushi wrap instead, and they
Mhm.
just put the seaweed on the outside completely, and then you just
Yeah.
eat it like a burrito. It's the same thing. It's just a different way
Yeah.
to eat it.
Yeah, that's yeah, man, making sushi is hard.
I've never tried it.
It's really hard.
I remember
You
making
should
like,
you should try it with Sophie.
oh yeah, that'll be an expensive endeavor.
It's you can do it. You can do it for
It sounds
somewhat cheap.
expensive.
You can do it for
Just 'cause
somewhat
of all
cheap.
the fish and the stick. I mean, I don't. I mean, rice is
You
usually cheap in general, but
yeah, yeah, but you can get like some cheap imitation crab
yeah,
or like some cheap fish.
yeah, true,
You buy like a pound of it or something,
true.
or like it's really not that
I have to try
expensive.
it out. Buy the
Yeah,
little bamboo thing to roll it up with.
yeah, we have one of those,
Yeah.
and it works pretty well. If you try and do it without it, you're not
Oh,
gonna
you're
be able
screwed
to do
because
it.
it's not even
You're
like
not gonna
even.
be able to do it.
No.
Yeah, it's an experience.
Have you ever sat at the bar at a sushi place, or have you ever
I don't
just
think
always
so.
just gone to like a table?
I think I've always been at a table. Yeah. Oh, let me tell you the story. One time, there was this. I went out to an all-you-can-eat place with my friends, and I didn't have any money because I was just like trying to save money. Um, and I was like, I'm not really gonna order anything, but like I came through just to like hang out with the boys, and one of my friends, he was just like, yo, if you eat that whole like chunk of wasabi, I'll buy you all you can
That's
eat.
not worth it because everything you're
And
gonna eat is not gonna stick with you anyway.
No, I did it. And this is what I did, bro. I took the thing, I put it on the very back of my tongue, and I just swallowed it right away.
Yeah,
So I didn't even like barely taste it in my mouth.
yeah,
But bro, like the burn
yeah. I was gonna say your
afterwards,
throat would be killing you.
the burn when it goes down your throat and then it's in your stomach,
Yeah.
holy moly.
Yeah.
But I definitely felt good after that because I got all you can eat for free, basically.
Yeah,
Dude, I'll do it anytime.
yeah.
Give me some wasabi and you'll give me free sushi.
I like a little bit,
Easy.
just a little bit of wasabi, like in your soy sauce. That's
I
the
don't.
best place to
Okay, so I don't ever eat my sushi with soy sauce or
No?
wasabi. But what I do is either sriracha or spicy mayo or eel sauce. Those are the only
Eel
three
sauce is
sauces
good,
I
yeah.
ever.
Eel sauce is good.
Dude, eel sauce is insane. I don't even know what they make it out of, but it's
Something
gold.
with an eel.
Mm-hmm.
Eel juices.
Dude, eel is actually pretty yummy.
I think I've had it- I've
Unagi?
had it- Oh yeah.
Unagi is good.
Mhm.
So, yeah, that's sushi. I've had quite a
Sushi's
few experiences
bomb,
with
though.
sushi. Dude, there was this one time, where me and a couple of friends. I have quite a few
You
sushi
have a lot
stories.
of sushi stories, yeah.
I actually have quite a few sushi stories. It's because okay, so my buddy Noah, he's from Corona, and he is in love with sushi. That's his absolute like favorite food. Shout out Noah, and he basically anytime we go out to eat, he's like, "Oh, you want to get sushi?" Or like KBBQ or something like that. Oh,
Yeah.
I have a KBBQ story
So
actually.
do I,
You know it too.
from last week.
Oh, you went to KBBQ last week?
Alan
Alan.
had one
Wait, what?
for it was pretty much just everybody from Tuesday.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
At his new place. So
His new place.
yeah, remember he moved?
Oh! I thought he moved again. I was
No.
like, what?
No. But they haven't had anybody over yet. So like everybody
Yeah,
finally got to
we
see
only
it.
we only went like one time.
Yeah. Well.
Interesting. Yeah. So yeah, me and Noah, like we would go out to sushi all the time, and like we'd go to this one place and get all you can eat, and bro, we would stuff our faces, man. It was bad. Like sometimes we would get like, dude, there was this one time I think I ate like 8 rolls or something
I
insane.
can slam so much sushi. It's
Yeah,
so
it's-
easy.
It's ridiculous. So, oh, and then one time we went to KBBQ, we slammed like 16 plates of meat, and it was it was ridiculous just between the two of us, dude.
Well, it's like you pay a certain price,
Yeah.
and then you can eat however much you want. But if you don't finish it, that's what you have to pay for.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, hide it
Yeah.
if you can't finish it. I've reluctantly had to stuff my face because some people would want to order more, and then like they couldn't finish it. So like, fine, I'll almost throw up and stuff the food so I don't have to pay the extra.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'll do. There was this time, like I said, with Noah, but then there was also like, I don't know, I think it was like 6 of us. And dude, one of the guys he couldn't fit anything in his stomach, man. He was not with it. I was like, man, come on, man. So what? I'm busy. I'm recording. Bruh. Oh my gosh. Theo. I'm recording. Oh my gosh. He's like
Sounds like the
anyways. So yeah, we were at this place and there was almost like a full plate of rolls left.
Yeah.
But it was like, one roll, one piece from this roll, one piece from that one. And there was like almost a full plate. And I was like, dang, bro, that's like so much. But I already ate like 5 plates. And I was like, bro, I'm so full. I can't even possibly. I had like 60 pieces of sushi at that point or something like that. It was, I don't know. It was a lot.
Yeah.
So I was like, man. And then the server, she was very nice. She was very nice. She was like, you know what? I'm not gonna make you pay for it. I was like, dang.
Like,
She even brought like extra. I think she brought like an extra roll one time, or she's like, she messed up the order. There was a time where
if they screw up the roll, they'll just leave you the screwed up one because it's their fault.
Yeah.
So they're gonna like, yeah, go ahead, you could have it if you want.
So we had like an extra roll or something, and then I think that's what happened is like,
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just sometimes these sushi places are like, you know what? It's not even. You're fine. It's just rice.
Yeah.
Basically.
It's just rice. Yeah, the most expensive part is the part that there's the least of.
Mm-hmm.
So.
These people who invented sushi, Japanese people, sheesh, man. God bless them.
Perfect people.
So good.
Perfect food.
I'll go to Japan one of these days.
Yeah.
Not anytime soon because COVID.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're probably very precautionary right now.
Yeah. I mean, everybody's kind of like, I don't know, man. Okay. Did I tell you about this? How Europe's trying to make it so it's like the flu? Treat it like it's the flu?
Yeah, like I know Europe is like pretty much over it, so they're not caring anymore. From little things
Yeah,
like
I heard
they still have like they're fed up with it, so they don't care.
Yeah.
So,
dude, speaking about fed up Europeans, there was for whatever reason on my YouTube feed, there was this Bulgarian protest where basically they were doing the same thing as what happened on January 6th last year, where they were like storming the Capitol, but it was a much smaller building and it was a much smaller crowd, I believe, but there was just a bunch of Bulgarians just trying to like get into there, and like they were fed up with the government because apparently the government's like just screwing up royally, and it's just all this corruption. It's so bad. And the people are fed up, and now it's time to rise up, guys. But yeah. So I think I'm hungry.
yeah.
We're talking a lot about sushi.
I'm hungry too now.
We're talking a lot about sushi. I think I'm like hungry now.
Like, jeez.
Gosh, dang. Dude, anything with fish in it, like, I love fish.
Yes, really
Fish is
good.
really good. You know what I love? I love like squid, like calamari. So good.
Yeah.
Like the fried little things that you get. That's so good too. And the sauce that they give you, it's almost like it's kind of like a marinara sauce, and it's just like you put the lemon in it, you squeeze a little bit of. Ooh, sheesh, bro.
Yeah.
You put the little lemon on it.
You know what's really good but super expensive and they never give you enough? Lobster.
Bro, yeah. You know what? I never get enough of too,
Love.
unless I ask for it.
Love.
Like I ask for more. Well, okay, I get more than enough love, to be honest. Um,
Ranch.
ginger. Because at the places,
Yeah,
don't
they
want
give
you
you.
asking.
They give you just a little bit.
They don't want you asking for more ginger.
No.
But I love ginger. For whatever reason, they're like so like
Well, because it's like
um
it's not like it's an accent. It's like the soy sauce or like the wasabi. It's supposed to add. It's not supposed to be its own thing.
yeah.
So
But I end up eating like a whole root's worth of ginger.
a whole root's worth.
I'm like, yo, give me some more ginger. I need some ginger, bro. So dumb. But yeah, lobster, dude. Yeah, with when you crack that thing open, you know,
And then you got that
You don't
melted
get-
butter that you're like,
you don't get nearly enough.
no.
You ever had crawfish,
I believe so.
dude? There was this one time I paid $25. I was in training, and it was like everyone pays $25, and then this guy who's putting together the event at the base, he was just like, all right, everybody, like we're throwing a big old like crawfish party, and it's like a cook-off, it's like a barbecue. It was kind of interesting, bro. We had like a bunch of barbecues and cook-offs while we were in training. It was
Yeah.
kind of nice. Which is interesting. You wouldn't think, but it was really laid back. Compared to like basic training, AIT was 100% more laid back. I mean, it was still rough and tough, but like you get me. We were able to have these like events. So, anyways, we did this, and I remember like eating. I was like, man, this looks so good. And then I remember having to like clean the thing and like pull the thing out, and then it's like the poop chute, and I was like, man, this is kind of gross.
Yeah.
This is kind of gross. You got to pull the poop chute out, and it's just like, oh, that's kind of nasty. And then I was kind of put off from it. I was like, man, these crayfish look so good. These crawfish. I was like, sheesh. I was ready to dive in.
Yeah.
And they had corn and like potatoes, I think. They had some, man, it looked so good, but in the end of it, I was disappointed, man. I was disappointed.
Could you say that in
So-
the end it didn't even matter?
It didn't matter, man.
No.
I tried so hard, man. But in the end, it just didn't matter. But you know what does matter?
This episode of the What We Were Talking About podcast,
Episode number 36.
episode number 36. Welcome. We've been talking about food for the last hour. Just about.
Oh,
But hey, I love sushi.
this is a sushi episode.
It's a
Put-
pizza, sushi, lobster,
For the-
crawfish.
for the thumbnail.
Oh,
put my
absolutely.
Put my head.
I'll just put a piece
Put my
of
head
sushi.
as a sushi roll.
Oh, I'll put your head in like the middle of it.
Yeah, put my head in as
Yeah.
a sushi roll.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
There we go.
that's gonna be the
I'm
thumbnail.
surprised we talked about food for this long.
Dude. It was captivating.
Yeah.
You know, I had a couple of stories
I was gonna
lined
say
up.
you got something about Bulgaria and your ear.
Yeah. So we never really like kind of branched off to that.
Why
'cause-
not? Go ahead. Who cares? We're talking.
Okay.
We're branching off now. We got time
Yeah.
left.
Yeah. So basically, I'm like, yo, I wanna pierce my ear again, and so this one right here is like, I'll show you.
The ring on the top or whatever.
I don't know if did you pick that up? Could I pick it up?
Yeah, I could see it. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Yeah.
Anyways, so I have a ring up there. I finally switched it to a ring. I don't know, like a week or two ago, because I had just the little stud in there for a while. I was like, I can switch it to a ring. Anyway, so I was thinking, I'm like, I want the double, kind of like how I have it on this side.
Yeah.
How I have two here. But I want it up top. So I was like, all right, let me bust out the piercing kit. So I bust out the piercing kit. I go to the bathroom. I'm like analyzing. I'm like, okay, what's the right angle? What's the right distance between the thing? So I could like, and I was testing out the hoops on it. I was like putting it up to my ear. I was like, okay, what's it gonna look like when I, So I'm lining up the needle. I have it in the perfect spot, and then I go to put it through. I'm like, this is gonna be good. I'm like, I'm kind of anxious a little bit, like kind of nervous about it, but I go to do it.
Uh-huh.
Bro, I biffed it so hard.
Hey.
So instead of going in straight, I went in at an angle, and it like I went through my ear, and just the way that it was lined up in the front. So it was like lined up in the front, but on the back it was kind of like this. I was like, "Oh man, that's not ideal." So I'm like, "Okay, let me just pull this out of my ear, this needle, and bro, blood started spewing out. Like
Did
it
that
was
happen with the other ear?
okay, it happened with the other ear,
When
but
you
the reason
first
that it
did
was
it?
so the reason that it was so bloody, the napkin or whatever, is cuz I was trying to put the ring in it first on the first piercing. But this one just started gushing blood just off the jump. Like the other one wasn't like gushing blood like this, but it was like it was gushing, bro. I must have hit a vein or something. But anyways, so it's like pouring blood, like my hands and like this paper towel I had was just completely red, and I was like, frick, dude. And I'm like, I can't be losing this much blood. I'm gonna die. And then and then so I'm like, all right, bet. So I tried putting in the piercing. I couldn't even get the piercing in the hole. I couldn't even figure out where it was. I couldn't tell where it was. I was like, okay. And then I finally get in the hole. I get in the hole, and then once I get it in there, I'm like, where is the? How do I get out of here?
Are you sure we're still
Like,
talking about ears?
yes.
Okay.
So I try, and I'm like, bro, I can't push this all the way through. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. So I'm like, F it. So I leave it. I'm like, the angle's wrong. I'm not even going to try and put the piercing in. I'm going to let it heal up, and then I'm going to pierce it again, but like not exactly in the same spot, possibly. I don't know. I'm going to look it up to see if you can, once it heals up, if I can pierce it in the same spot, but just like at a different angle, if that'll do anything, if it'll like get infected or anything like that. But anyways.
I mean, if you clean it and let it heal up,
Yeah,
it should be fine.
I did clean it.
As long as you
I did
let
clean
it
it, yeah.
heal up, don't just keep trying over and over again. You're gonna booger your ear.
Yeah, it's gonna look weird. But so I was like, all right, it's like the angle's wrong. It's all crooked. I need to, cause okay, so it was supposed to go in like this, like straight.
Yeah.
But it went in like this. It went in like this, and I was just like, frick, dude. So it was like at a 45-degree angle. I'm like, how did that even happen? Like, how did that, when I was pushing it through, how did it, I don't know. I don't know how I did that.
Yeah, I can tell you.
So anyways, I ended up gushing blood everywhere. And cleanup was fun. And I'm like, yeah, let me not do that. And then I was contemplating, I'm like, okay, should I use the same needle to pierce a different spot of my ear?
As long as you clean the needle with alcohol.
Yeah, I have
like
like
an alcohol pad
I have
or
alcohol.
those little tiny prep pads or whatever.
Yeah, I have like a whole thing of isopropyl alcohol,
Yeah.
like a whole bottle.
Yeah, you're fine.
But yeah, I couldn't do it. I didn't do it. So I do want to get the double up here,
Yeah.
and then have the double down here, and then maybe get a third one on the right ear as like a regular piercing, like on the lobe. But we'll see about that. I kind of like the asymmetry of it,
Yeah.
but I kind of biffed this one.
Well,
That's what happens when you try and pierce your ears by yourself,
what
kid.
can you do?
What are you gonna do?
You live and
What
you
am I
learn.
gonna? You live and you learn. Yeah, this is like, I the piercing that went the best was my second piercing, which was just the regular lobe, like typical spot that you put it.
Yeah, the standard.
You know?
How you're supposed to pierce your ears.
Yeah.
Average. Normal
Yeah.
spot.
Dude, I'm so glad that I didn't buy like a gun or something, like one of those piercing guns. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I did my research, and because the needle and the gun, like my buddy was telling me in Vegas, he was saying like, yeah, they did it with the gun, and like it got infected and it was irritated for like months, and it was not healing up, and it was just like, it was gnarly, and I was like, dang, that sucks, man.
That doesn't sound
And,
fun at all.
So if you're going to get your ears pierced or any other part of your body pierced, do it with the needle. One, if you're gonna do it yourself, make sure you have alcohol around to wipe it off and clean it, and stuff like that. Make sure that you do your research. But also, if you're not doing it yourself, go to a tattoo/piercing parlor and they'll do it there fine. They'll do you up fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
They'll do you, boo boo.
Um, and don't. Yeah, just I don't know, man. Like, if you're down to do it yourself, know the risk. You might get it wrong, like I got it wrong. I got the angle wrong. Blood was spewing everywhere. It's not a fun time. Anyways, that's my little escapade about my ear.
Well,
That's kinda-
you'll be sure to update us when you do it right.
Yeah. When I do it right,
How long ago was
I
this?
will. This was a couple days ago.
Oh, okay.
I think like 3 days ago that I
Okay.
tried, like two or 3 days.
So it's like at least healed over itself
Yeah.
externally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even on the first day, it was like after.
Well, it's such a
after,
small
like, a few
hole.
minutes. Yeah.
It's not going to take that long,
Yeah.
probably.
So yeah, I also. That's really it. That's kind of all I had to talk about today.
Well, there
I
you
mean,
go.
really, all that I had to talk about was Bulgaria and my ear.
Yeah.
But Bulgaria was like literally like a 1 minute thing.
Hey, I thrive on you coming in with at least one thing, and then me being able to use my skills of improv and tangenting to go off.
Dude, that's literally what I do every time too, though.
Yeah.
You gotta know that I'm
I do.
improvising
Yeah,
almost
but
the
as
entire
long
time.
as we have something to start off with,
yeah,
it's easy to book from there.
yeah. Because I kind of started off with that school story.
Yeah.
Which school is important, boys and girls.
And then
Go to
that
school.
came up because you answered the Discord call by saying, "¿Cómo estás?"
Yes.
And then that got me talking about how I have to take Spanish again. And then you started
Hey.
talking about school stuff. So
it
boom.
all comes full circle, baby.
So boom.
boom, baby.
If you
And
ever
also
seen
you
Couples
speak
Retreat,
fluent,
boom. Boom.
and you speak fluent movie quotes.
Yeah. Boom.
Boom. I don't know what that's supposed
Boom.
to.
Couples
boom.
Retreat starring Vince Vaughn. It's a comedy. They go on a retreat to like this exotic location, and there's like a group of people, a group of friends.
Are there any movies coming out recently? Like soon?
Soon? Not really. Well, I looked that
Yeah,
up.
I
I
can't-
will explain Couples Retreat. Movies coming soon. So basically, like, it's a comedy. So they do like this like group yoga exercise, and the yoga instructor's like this Fabio type guy,
Oh my gosh.
and then like he's like, of course, like hitting on all the women,
Mhm.
and they're doing bent over whatever, and he's behind them, and he's like,
Oh,
there
no.
you go, stretch your legs, boom, and like he thrusts a little bit, like it's like
Oh,
boom,
no.
boom, and like the guys are like fed up with it. He's like this
What
like
in the
foreign
world?
exotic guy.
Holy moly,
Yeah.
that's weird.
Yeah, it's funny though. Movies coming soon. Well, what's coming? I don't think there's anything in February really. February. Unless you're interested in Jackass,
Not really.
which I'm not really either.
When is Morbius coming out?
Morbius got delayed again?
Oh.
Yeah.
Wasn't it supposed to come out like this month?
Yeah. Something like that. Or next month or something like that, yeah.
April.
February, we have Death on the Nile. Did you ever see Death on the, Oriental Express?
I've heard about it, but
It's
I
a
didn't
sequel
ever
to
watch
that.
it.
It's a crime thriller detective movie based off of a book.
Yeah.
The Uncharted movie is supposed to come out in
Okay.
February, which I don't care for.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
It's a video game series that they're making into a
Oh
movie.
yeah,
but
okay,
they're
yeah.
using
I got you.
Tom Holland, and it doesn't,
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how it's gonna be. And then Foo Fighters are coming out with a movie.
No way.
It's called Studio 666.
Oh no.
So it's like a horror comedy of them
Interesting.
recording their latest album and how the building that they're recording in is haunted. And it looks funny.
Ah.
So that's coming out at the end of February, and then in March we have The Batman.
The Batman with Pattinson.
Yes.
Patterson?
That
What's his name?
movie, Robert Pattinson, Mr. Sparkleys.
Yeah.
They've
think he's-
announced
I think he's
today.
moved on.
Apparently, that movie is 2 hours and 55 minutes long. That's
So
so it's almost a
hours.
3-hour movie. That's including credits
Holy
though, so
moly.
it's probably around like
Yeah.
2:45 ish, 2.5, 2:45 around there. But that's a long movie.
Yeah.
So I mean, it better be a good long movie because bad long movies are not fun to sit through.
Mm-hmm.
So
Huh.
yeah. And then
When did Twilight come out?
a long time ago. And then that's really like there's a
Okay.
Fantastic Beasts in April. Morbius was moved to April 1st.
Fantastic Beasts in April?
April 15th, The Secrets of Dumbledore.
Ooh.
Doctor Strange comes out in May.
Yo.
Um,
I haven't seen
Sonic
have I seen
2 comes out in April.
Have I seen The Crimes of Grindelwald?
I haven't seen any of them.
Huh. Do you like Ezra Miller?
Yeah. I mean, I've only seen him in a few things.
I feel like he's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, Mads Mikkelsen or Mikkelsen?
Mads Mikkelsen is replacing Johnny Depp as Grindelwald
Oh.
because Johnny
Why is
Depp
that?
was going through all of his
Oh yeah, all that crap.
stuff with Amber Heard, so they cut him off of everything because everything was
Canceled?
getting shit on Johnny. Meanwhile, Amber Heard was like fine, and she kept filming Aquaman and all that crap.
That's
and then
crazy.
he like just won his like trial or whatever, like his court case. He just won it finally.
Oh really?
So it's like, hey guys, maybe everyone, would you like to apologize to Johnny finally?
Holy moly.
So, yeah, that's why you haven't seen a lot of him lately. That's why he hasn't been doing much because everybody's been,
Oh.
yeah. But
Interesting.
he recently just won his court case or something, I think. So
True. I haven't seen Johnny in a minute.
yeah, I don't know if he has anything lined up
Interesting.
really.
I mean, I don't really follow Johnny like that, so.
Yeah. What's he got going on? Does he have anything coming up? I'm not sure if he does. Okay, yeah, he's got a TV miniseries that's currently filming. That he's doing. It's an animated series.
Yeah.
So, who knows?
Cool.
Let's get Johnny back. Johnny's fun.
Johnny's interesting.
He's got a band called the Hollywood Vampires.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Well,
Wow.
wow. That kind of we kind of like we were going full force
We
ahead
were
and
going
then
full
just, like,
force, and then we were talking about stuff that was on the horizon. It didn't go anywhere. So who knows?
yeah, cool. So that's kind of it for episode 36.
Yeah.
What is it? 36.
36.
Yeah.
Bueno.
So what are we talking about?
That's not a Hispanic accent.
No, but it doesn't have
That's
to be.
just your accent that you do for everything.
I do a lot.
What
I
are
do
we
a lot of
talking
accents.
about?
I do. What are we talking about?
That's like
ADD.
that's like a really bad version.
Get out of my laboratory.
I was gonna say,
DD.
that's a really bad version of like Borat.
Yeah, no, it's not even that. Anyways, we're gonna wrap this up.
Yeah, we'll get out of your
hopefully-
hair. We're
Hey,
absolutely
listen.
rambling now.
if you want to go grab sushi, any of you guys afterwards, hit me up.
Mark's open. Mark wants a date. Guys,
not
ladies.
necessarily a date.
Yeah, like a
but
date, like a date with somebody. That could be like a date
Sure.
with a friend or a date with some
But
chick or some dude. Or
if I'm
hey,
going on a
Kevin, if you're
date-
listening, you didn't answer our texts. That's disrespectful.
True.
That's the
Wait.
second one now. I'm gonna
Did he
do it.
not?
I'm gonna smack you out of spite. If you're
No,
there.
he answered mine.
He didn't answer
Wait,
mine. Ask him why he's not answering
He's
me.
at work. He's at
I
work.
don't give a shit if he's at work.
He just sent me his location.
He's freaking called me when he's at work before. He's like, bro, I'm sharpening skates. What's up? It's like, all right, Kevin. I see you. The disrespect.
He's at work. Should I
Alright.
go visit him?
You can. That's right. He's across the street from you.
Yeah.
Go say hi to Kevin. Go take your walk, and go say hi to
Oh,
Kevin.
I got too much stuff
Go
to
take
do,
a sunset walk. Actually, no, sun's
I-
down now.
Bro. Oh, is it already?
It's
What time
5:20.
is it?
So yeah,
I think the sun's still kind of
sun's
out a
down
little
at
bit.
5 o'clock. Sun sets around 5 o'clock. So anyway,
Still
we're
a little
rambling
bit of
even
light.
more than we usually do.
Yeah,
thank you for
really.
watching. Thank you for listening. This has been episode 36 of the What Were We Talking About podcast. And we will see you next week.
Ciao.
Adios.